Hi, and welcome to episode 2 of my blog. I'm so glad you came back. I hope that you enjoyed episode 1, and I hope that you'll enjoy episode 2 as well. Just to give you fair warning, don't say I didn't tell you, you may hear some strange noises from the background, and that is not anything sketchy or whatever. That's my steam heat. It's a freezing cold day here in the Boston area, and steam heat can be very noisy, as you may know if you have experience with it. So if it kicks on and you hear weird hissing or clanging, I may give you a heads up that that's what it is. But if I forget to, that is in fact what it is. So, as I said last time, I'll be working through Home Comforts. Excuse me, I took the dust jacket off because it was bugging me. So I'm working through Home Comforts by Cherly Mendelson. And I'm going to start with a paragraph from chapter 1 from page 7. So if you're reading along at home, that's where you'll find it. And to preface what I'm about to read, you need to know that the author was raised by or raised with two very active grandmothers who taught her how to keep house, one in an Italian style and one in a British style. So they were very different, and they would kind of fight back and forth through the way that they taught her how to keep house. Very functional, I'm sure. So here is the paragraph that I want to read to you. It says, I first learned that housework has meaning by observing my grandmothers. The reason they made a fuss when they saw a granddaughter doing things in a foreign way is that they knew, in their bones, if not in words, that the way you experience life in your home is determined by how you do your housekeeping. Just as you can read a culture in the way its people fold a shirt, or don't. Little domestic habits are what give everybody's home the special qualities that make it their own and let them feel at home there. Understandably, each of my grandmothers wanted me to make a home in which she could feel at home. So that's the starting point for our conversation today. So I love how she talks about the meaning behind the housework that we do, and that it's what makes our home feel like a home, but it's also something that transmits a lot of information about us and who we are. So I think that some of the information that it can transmit is whether you think that you're worth the time that it takes to pick up your dirty clothes off the floor and make a comfortable room for yourself. Or, for example, I really, really love and value having friends over. So my living room is set up such that it's really easy to have a conversation with someone. And that's something that's communicated by the way that I keep my house. So those are just, two examples of things that I think that your housekeeping can reveal about you. You can find on the Torn from My Journal page of this here blog, this page, which happens to be torn from my journal, and it has some notes about what I read, but also a series of questions for you to think through and answer, because I did say that this was going to have takeaway points for you as my viewer. So I'm just going to ask them to you really quickly, and you can reply in the comments section if you like. I loved hearing back from some of you already, and really look forward to hearing back from more of you. So here are some questions to think about. Firstly, what does the current state of your home and the way that you keep it say about who you are and communicate to your guests and also to yourself? Secondly, what most pleases you about your home? What are you most proud of? I really firmly believe that no work that you do in your home is going to matter. You can hire me and I can come and make your house spotless, but if you aren't proud of something about your house, and if it doesn't mean something to you, it doesn't mean anything. This is your home. What do you love about it? Write that down and use that as a starting place for whatever project you may begin. And thirdly, are there aspects of your home that you think you might need to change in order that they would more closely reflect your values? So do you love having guests over, but you don't have anywhere to feed them or for them to sit? That might be something that needs to change. So those are my 3 questions for you and a little food for thought. Please make sure to go over to the Torn from My Journal page on the blog and look through this. And as always, please feel free to contact me if you have questions about what Simplify Me has to offer you, what services we could render, etc., etc. Go over to simplifymellc.com for contact information and more information about my services. So that's really it. I hope that you are having a great day and continue to have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you here next time.